We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
It's time for Bartow Yellow Jackets softball on WBF. Today's game is sponsored by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Evolve Professional Landscape Management, Spath Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico, by Budget You Pull It of Bartow, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance, Keith's Spray Service. Today's Yellow Jacket softball game is also brought to you by Citrus Air Conditioners of Bartow, Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and Fort Meade, Beef O'Brady Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, by 360 Perspective Partners, S.R. Wright & Company in Winter Haven, and by Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. Now let's go to the field and join our broadcast crew for Bartow Yellow Jacket softball.
Welcome to another exciting evening of Yellow Jacket softball on WBF. I'm Bruce Edmond alongside David Thornburg and Andy Edmond. We've got Wiley up here and Nathan's up here as well tonight. Wiley does, Wiley's got a scoreboard. What's going on with that, Wiley? You got a scoreboard tonight?
Yeah, they don't want me yelling as much.
Oh. Okay, well, and so Nathan's doing the PA. Okay, now that's gonna be a little rough. Although Nathan was so loud he about drowned me out a minute ago. You don't have to scream into the microphone, Nathan.
He'll be all right.
My granddaughter the other night when we were at Lake Region, she goes, "I'm Sailor Edmund." I'm like, "Yes, you are." But anyway, we are in the district semifinals here at the Beehive, and the Jackets are here to take on Tampa Bay Tech. Tampa Bay Tech has not given us their lineup yet, so that's going to be a little bit difficult for us.
Yes, it is.
But for the Jackets, they're doing their infield right now. Leading off will be the center fielder, Emma Huffman. Batting second will be Naima Johnson at second base. Batting third, Riley Knowlton. She's on the rubber tonight. Shay Parker batting fourth, and she's at third base. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Alyssa Hillman. Batting sixth is Lexi Hayford, the catcher. The designated player, Bailey Horsley, is batting seventh. Mia Gomez batting eighth. She's in left. Kinley Quartermain will be batting for herself tonight, and she is in the shortstop, and also Brooklyn Tyson is a flex. So, and she'll be at first base. So
yeah, that was one of the first things I noticed looking at the lineup, Bruce, tonight. Kinley. That's big. That's been big in a lot of playoffs in the past, where if you've got your bigger hitters up in the top, you've got your leadoff batter that's usually got the speed, gets on a lot. But it's always nice to have somebody in the bottom of the lineup that helps turn that lineup over and gets you back to the top of the lineup. In the last couple of games, Kinley has really been swinging the bat really well. So I think that's what Coach Rutenbar has seen, and hopefully she continues that tonight.
Yeah, she's always been a good, constant shortstop. Defensively, they're very well set. They play good defense, and we just are at all with them most of the time. Riley Knowlton's been the primary starter, and we're gonna ride her as long as we can. This Tampa Bay Tech team is. I don't want to say anything dispersed, but they're a young team.
Yeah.
And the fundamentals haven't all come together yet. But good athletes, and hopefully they'll play a good ball game tonight. Coach Rutenbar coaching for like his 87th season, and doesn't miss a lick. Andy, welcome to the Beehive.
It's good to be here. Looking forward to tonight's game.
It's going to be a good game. I think it's nice. That nice little breeze out there. Still a little warm out there, but there is a little breeze to help out.
The winner of this game will play the winner of Bloomingdale and Durant. And Wiley was telling us earlier that Bloomingdale has a stud pitcher. And here is our own Kenzie Matthews up here with us. I already had the pleasure of saying hello to her. And and now Kenzie's doing some stand-up comedy right now.
Yes, she is.
Yes, I'm good. Can you have them announce
We've announced it.
We've announced it.
We've announced it already.
Yeah.
Announced that all ticket sales from here on out will be online only. $9 with the fee.
Okay.
Sweet.
And
Yeah, they make y'all pay the fee now.
all right, David, you want to read that?
Which one am I reading here?
That-
Rights and disclaimer?
Yeah.
All right, rights to the broadcast of this district tournament in the 2025 FHSAA Class 6A Softball Championship have been granted to WWBF Bartow by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Florida High School Athletic Association is prohibited.
Will be online only.
See, Jeff, I told you David could read a lot better than I could. That had taken me up. We'd have been through the start of the game in the middle of the national anthem before I got done reading that.
Well, Kenzie says she's going to try and get us a lineup, even if you shouldn't have been talking about the rant. So
Well, the coach was very nice to me, and she's saying she gave it to somebody else now. I see her, Kenzie, talking to her down there right now. She's a very nice young lady. I just don't think she got the point that we needed it upstairs.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll get something, and probably by the second inning get our lineup filled out. But
you mentioned Coach Rutenbar and his lengthy tenure here. Looking at one of the shirts from last year and the 9-time state championship, so he's going for that number 10.
Yeah,
of course,
he's got 8 of them.
He has 8 of them. One of them
with our wonderful Donna Byers.
Yeah, she did a great job with that team, and
a
memorable year that was.
She came into a situation. It was coming kind of like coming in after Bear Bryant, or somebody, or Coach Quinn, or somebody like that. It was almost impossible, but yet she took the impossible with 3 pitchers. That were all good, but none of them the caliber of a Red. And took us all the way to a state championship. And Kenzie, who was just up in here, she hit the big bomb in the bottom of the 9th inning. To walk us off to another state championship.
That still pops up once in a while on the memories and everything, and that's always good to watch. I'm sure Stacy loves watching.
Anytime it pops up, I will tag it and share it, because it's one of the greatest. I guess with you and I guess we've won some state championships, but
that one was pretty dramatic.
That one.
Well, and it was special for me because my niece was on that team.
Yes, and she was one of the 3 pitchers that came up big in that ball game.
Yeah. So that was definitely a memorable team. Just like the one on the picture behind us that we see every time we turn for the national anthem.
Yeah.
Back from when they played in Osceola County. Over there, the sporting complex over there. So.
Yeah, they played at all sorts of places. They played the first year that Dennis and I were doing it. We were over in Polk City where the Reds used to play, and we won the state championship there. That was my first year doing radio.
Okay.
And I guess I'm probably close to my 20th year. I don't know.
Yeah.
But a long, long time. I don't know. We got Bobby Pittman. He's sitting down below us beside his wife. Big John Calanders, he's already in the outfield. He's got Shanna with him again tonight. Really? She's shading her head right now, and it looks like John is on the phone. He's probably posting something, and probably not. I can't say on radio. Let's just put it that way. But we're happy to have them here, and we'll talk to our rednecks when the game gets started as well, because I'm sure not everybody's listening right now. But we'll go ahead and take a break and go ahead and start paying for this game. You're listening to the 2025 FHSAA District Semifinal here on WBF.
Brandon Wondrow, General Sales Manager of Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to be a part of the live sports coverage on WBF. We're proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in all of Polk County. Please come visit us in Bartow or visit kellybuickgmc.com.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF.
Nate asked for a lineup again, but they still.
Yeah, and I think she's pretty frustrated, and I hate that for her. I don't want her to get frustrated before the ball game. I don't know how long the softball team's been around. It looks to me like a fairly new team, but again, very good athletically, just not real sound fundamentally. If they got a little pitching, they can hang in there tonight. So we'll see. But
I think she just gave all of them over to the dugout, and Kenzie just went and got one for us. So we should have that momentarily. So that'll be good.
Yeah, and we'll probably fill it out as we go because, as you know, if I get in a hurry,
we gotta let Nate have it first so we can get the game underway. He has to do that.
Man, look at that money coming in here. Man. I hear you, player.
So we have a piece of paper for me to write a copy and give it back to Kara.
Okay. Let him announce and let us write it down real quick, and then they can have it back.
Take a picture of it, and then you can announce
once Bruce writes it down, he won't be able to read his own handwriting.
So we can't rely on Bruce relaying the names.
Well, I can. If they're wrote decently, I can. I just can't read my own right.
That's what I'm talking about. Once you write them down,
all right.
It's anybody's guess.
Jeff, let's go ahead and take another quick break. The coaches are meeting the home plate. I'm hyperventilating right now, and we're going to do the national. We'll come back and do the national anthem. You're listening to the 2025 FHSAA District Semifinal here on WVF.
I'm Taff Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. When you walk through our doors, you will find our team of friendly and experienced automotive experts who are dedicated to helping our customers. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Are you crazy for customer service? So are we. Here at Spath Jewelers, we realize that our complete customer satisfaction is essential to our success. With our friendly and knowledgeable staff, you'll feel right at home as soon as you walk through the door. This is more than just a job. It's our love and passion. Come see us. Emily at Spath Jewelers.
Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message provided by WBF and the FHSAA.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF. Coach Rudenbar and the coach from Tampa Bay Tech, they break up at home plate. Nathan is announcing.
Let me take a picture real quick. Wow.
We got three umpires tonight, Andy. So that's three of them we can get mad at.
Do what now?
We got three umpires tonight, so that's three of them we can get mad at instead of just two.
I don't have a problem with that.
We got more rednecks pulling up. This is just the district semifinal. When it gets to the finals, and if we play on, you'll see that whole outfield. It'll be slap full.
And the Bartow High School Yellow Jackets. Let's meet the teams. First, for the Tampa Bay Tech Titans.
And now they're going to announce Tampa Bay.
With a record of 10 wins and 9 losses.
Okay, they're 10 and 9. I'm sure you can probably hear that through the mic.
Number 3.
Got some more rednecks pulling up out here.
Yeah, they're coming in. I mean, and these are the rednecks of the rednecks. Now, when you used to be like when Big John O'Neill was coaching here, him and Coach Barry, they'd be out there, they'd go and kill a hog or something, and they'd be out there barbecuing it.
Yeah. Joyce.
Well, Clint Boyer does this thing before the races on Sunday where he'll go out and find a perfect tailgater.
Yeah.
And then he sits out there and enjoys what they're cooking.
I'm sure he's enjoying more of what they're drinking.
No, that wouldn't surprise me. I like old Clint, though. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, it takes you back to where they're all. Kevin Harvick's probably more of a prima donna.
Yeah.
But most of those cats, I mean, they're mixed right in with the crowd and be right in with the crowd. You know, the Chase Elliott's and stuff like that. Elliott, he's not a bad guy. He's just shy, you know.
Right.
He was brought up in that atmosphere, and so it's a whole different ball game to him. But they sure love him.
They'll be racing in Texas this weekend.
Texas. And kind of happy for that Austin Cindric. I'm not a huge fan, but it was good to see him get a win. Now they're announcing the jacket reserves. Last year they had 31 girls dressed. You remember that? They had 31 girls dressed last year. It went, I mean, it was incredible. Now they're wearing the pinstripes. The pinstripes are an annual thing, and there's tradition that goes along with it. The first tradition is, from this moment right on, they will not be washed until they win the state championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Did y'all do that?
I didn't wash my uniform for 7 games.
Yeah. And
it was kind of ripe at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was a pretty cool deal. And most they also wear the rubber band on. What's that stand for?
So the rubber band is more for a single rubber band when it falls, it doesn't bounce back. But when you put all the bands together as a team, it will always bounce back together.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
That's so cool. I mean, I've been off and on for 20 years, been doing this, noticed it forever, and never knew that. That is really cool. You're listening to the 2025 FHSAA District Semifinal here on WBF.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
Have you tried the shakes at Crave Nutrition? So many flavors and packed full of protein. They're so yummy. Come by Crave Nutrition today and let us help you find the perfect shake for you. Crave Nutrition, behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
Posting pictures from today's event on social media, tag the FHSAA and we'll repost and share it. Follow the FHSAA on X, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook by searching for FHSAA. On the site, you can keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best.
Second.
Somebody from over there.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket softball. Riley Knowlton has towed the rubber for the Jackets. Defensively, it'll be Knowlton on the mound, Hafer behind the plate, Tyson at first, Johnson
I just
at second,
live down the street, so it's no big deal.
Short, and Parker is at third base. Gomez is in left, Huffman in right, and Huffman in center, Hillman in right. It'll be no. I'm good.
You want me to do that? Since while you
yes.
The lineup for Tampa Bay Tech leading off is going to be Valencia Joyce. She'll be at second. Malin Ballard. She's in right. Cecilia Simpkins. She's at third. That's the first three to lead off here in the first.
Yep.
The top
and
of
the first pitch will be at 7:36. And the first pitch is down low as Joyce steps in. Joyce bats from the right side.
We finally did get a lineup, but it was kind of rushed.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
That swing and a miss, 1-1.
Great pitch by Riley there. Really want to see her get going well.
She didn't have much on that swing.
Again, I think Bruce is right. I think this is a young, not only a young squad, but a young program. And
down low. 2-1.
That's got to be. I'd hate to be a young program coming to a program like this for a district playoff game.
And there's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-2. Want to say hello to all our rednecks out there. They're all geared up, backed up, listening.
Yeah,
we said hello to John a while ago. Hey, there you go, John.
Hey,
John.
Shannon.
Hey, and the pitch, fouled out of play, over to the right side.
Well, he must be listening on the radio, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He always listens.
Most of them listen, but some of them don't like being called rednecks. Now, it was actually Gavin Osborne. That ball's popped out of Gavin Osborne. He's a wrestling coach at Jenkins now.
Yeah,
He was a big wrestler. And him and Josh Delp and all those cats, they started in the outfield wearing Bartow, took shirts off wearing Bartow. And so they were all in the outfield, and I dubbed them the rednecks. And then
they loved it.
Yeah.
They
There's a strike 3.
And that was a strike looking, caught looking. So after that, every night we come on there, we always say hello to our rednecks. And in the outfield. It's like Angels in the outfield, right?
No. They're rednecks.
Little different.
And the pitch to Ballard, bats from the right side, is a swing and a miss.
They having a hard time right now. Riley's throwing
Can't get another past Andy, he says. That's Big John Calandra. And the pitch.
Ooh, that
low.
was pretty good. A little low and inside, I guess.
1-1. Simpkins on deck and then Thomas. Again, we got the lineups late. And foul ball. And we got a whole mix-up up here tonight because Nathan's doing the announcing. Wiley's doing the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Wiley brought up a bunch of food, too. He offered it some to us, but we declined, and he ended up enjoying. And there's a foul ball.
Ooh, that one got some attention on that net.
Yeah, we got Mr.
It almost stretched to get it. He was leaning back.
We got Mr. Price down there as usual, Martha Howe.
Yeah.
The whole crew's down there. The Littles are down there. Littles have been coming, I think, as long as I've been doing radio.
Yeah.
And the 1-2, that's going to be a slow roller to Naima Johnson, and she'll go to first. 2 up and 2 down. Now Cecilia Simpkins.
Number 15, the third baseman, Cecilia Simpkins.
2 up and 2 down for Knowlton. Simpkins bats from the right side.
Don't they realize that you can still yell the umpire?
And there's a strike.
That was a little delay there. I was about to say that one looked awfully good. I thought he was going to call that low for a second. So far, Riley's
now the 0-1
throwing really well.
Yeah, she spun that one right into the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, just underway. And the pitch. Beautiful pitch right on the inside corner.
Let's go 5, 1 more.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
She doesn't waste any time either. She get out there and do her step off, then step back in, wind up, and it's there.
I think that's a trait that Reitenbar teaches. There
Strike 3. So Knowlton strikes out 2 out of 3. Tampa Bay Tech goes in order after a half inning, no score. You're listening to the 2025 FHS AA District Semifinal here on WBF.
You'll always get great prices at Budget Chupola de Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget Chupola, Highway 60 East.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all state tournaments, visit FHSAA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's FHSAA.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at NFHSnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF. Bruce Edmond, David Thornburg, Andy Edmond, Jeff Thornburg back at the station. He's our ace producer. He's watching the Lightning game.
He's watching the Lightning play.
Yeah, he's got the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
He has to listen to us, but then he gets to watch the Lightning. So it's kind of half of the best of both worlds.
Well, he could have us turned down a little bit and the TV turned up.
I'm sure he does.
So he's pretty good at what he does, so he can do
he
both
is that
very easily.
Yeah, I was listening to him and Denise on the shopper this morning.
All right, it will be Huffman, Johnson, and Knowlton for the Jackets. The pitcher, who's the pitcher, Dave?
The pitcher is going to be Bowman Barnes. Her first name is Grace Bowman Barnes.
Grace Bowman Barnes.
Now batting, center fielder, number 1, Emma Huffman.
All these girls for the Jackets are red hot, as we spoke about
really
earlier.
are.
Naima Johnson batting almost 500, which is unheard of. But all these girls way over 300.
I think with the stats we were looking at Wiley had earlier, the team, as a team, they're hitting 345 on the season with an on-base percentage of just over 500. So those are pretty good numbers.
That's a no pitch. He's going to call she stepped off the rubber too soon, and that's an illegal pitch, and he's calling the coach out. Probably this isn't the first time the coach has been called out on this. Again, we can't stress enough that this is a very, very young program, very, very young team.
Yeah. And look, she'd probably strike me out if I went up there trying to.
Well, I'm not going to go up there, but you see Huffman, she is so far up in the box. And the pitch, that's low again, so it's 2-0 now.
Not a lot of speed.
I'm just going to take a hit. That way I get on base.
Well, sometimes you can get these pitchers that don't put a lot on it, and they can really discombobulate you. Corey Stinson, I remember back when Josh Allen and them were playing, Corey Stinson, he threw about as hard as Greg Maddox threw,
Yeah.
But he had a nice little hook. He was a left-hander, and he could go 4 or 5 innings of relief. He was just a stud.
Yeah. Well, it can generate a lot of pop flies.
And the 3-0 pitch is going
that one gets past the catcher.
So Huffman is on with the 4-pitch walk. Now Naima Johnson.
And Tech's talking to her. I'm sure she's going to be going first pitch. She has 30 stolen bases on the season.
Yes, Huffman will be going, and Johnson will be looking to deliver one in John Clander's truck.
Yes.
And that's low. There she goes, and she's in very easily standing up.
Standing up, yeah.
So a stolen base for Huffman. And do it on 1, we'll do it on 2. Naima way up in the box as well.
Well, they're anticipating that. They're not. They think they don't want to be way out in front of it.
She squares the bunt. That's going to give Huffman the chance to go, and with no throw, Huffman is sitting at third base.
The ball was down in the dirt, and it kind of got underneath the catcher Boglin and kind of between her feet.
I hate to say this, but she ain't thrown a strike yet.
No, she has yet to find the strike zone.
I got to go along with John. Hard to get anything past you, Andy.
Yeah.
There's a ball 4. You are correct.
That was
8 straight balls.
And
so that's first run of the ball game.
Yeah, and on 3 straight pitches, Huffman goes all the way around.
Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of Bloomingdale and Durant on Wednesday night here at 7:30.
And why? Who did you say their pitcher for Bloomingdale is going to UCLA?
Yeah.
Natalie Cable. So, and another pitch. And
now Johnson's going to go all the way to third. She's going to get a stolen base and that take third on the wild pitch.
That one got between the wicket again on the catcher. and she was already at second. And by that time, when she took her turn, she just kept right on going.
Got a strike in there.
Yeah.
Did she really?
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Okay. Oh, that's hit over the left fielder's head. Johnson's going to score easy. Knowlton's going to go, and he's going to hold up at second with a stand-up double.
No reason to run her. That's a good call there.
That's an RBI double.
We need her long term in that circle, and a great hit. Drove a line drive.
And now that's number 13 going in to run.
Pinch runner.
Shay Parker.
Who's running?
Who's 13 running, Nathan?
Hamilton.
Shay Parker.
You might want to announce that, Nathan, if you want. I mean, that's just my opinion, of course.
Get Maddie some.
Second base for the pitcher, number 13, Maddie Hamilton.
Yes, there you go. Maddie gets her name announced.
Good job,
That's
Nathan.
Great.
Now the batter, Shay Parker.
I remember when I was a kid playing little YBA basketball with YMCA and stuff, and I was horrible because I was so short. I couldn't jump worth a darn. But if I could make a free throw or something, I knew I was getting my name in the paper the next day. That's all I
That's good enough.
Let me sink one free throw and I'm good.
And as Hamilton, she goes about halfway down and then turns and goes back. It's a 2-0 ball game. We're just underway. And a 2-0 count to our senior, Shay Parker. And Shay just got hit in the calf. The only concession on that is there's not a lot of mustard on that ball.
No, there is not. I got a feeling.
That could be difficult to hit when you've got a pitcher that's sliding in there good, and then you got one that's just it's in there, but hadn't got any oomph behind it.
And the runners go as the batter is Alyssa Hillman, the right fielder, and it's 2 stolen bases. That's already, 5-6 stolen bases in the first inning. It's a 2-0 game. And the pitch. Low and inside. 2-0.
I don't know what 10 teams they beat.
Hillman steps back in. That's just mean, right? And
what I'm understanding is that she is having just such a hard time. It's not that she's missing wide. She's not even getting it to the plate. She's not getting it to the catcher.
And again, that goes all the way back to what we started in the beginning. It's a young program, probably not a lot
she's
of pitching.
coming home.
Yeah.
And now it's a wild pitch.
and the pitcher didn't even come cover the plate. She just kind of casually walked out of the circle. That's again a sign of a young program.
Hamilton scores,
Catcher, number 3,
and
Lexi Hayford.
Parker goes over to third. Hillman is at first. Now on the walk, Lexi Hayford, the catcher, she comes to the plate. Gonna see what Rutenbar wants to do here as the infield meets together.
And the umpire going out to break it up.
Now wait a minute. That's not the cat that's been behind the plate. Where's that dude? He's down at third, right?
He's down at third.
Okay. Well, we can just wave on him. Rutenbar can get in his ear in a hurry.
He will too.
Yes, he will.
So it's a 3-0 game now, Wiley, and the runner goes down to second. I'm just saying.
This may get ugly and quick.
Runners at second and third with still nobody out.
And there is no, unlike the lower level leagues, there is no 5-run limit per inning.
No.
You have to get the 3 outs.
Well, and you got to get through 5 innings.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just hope that he gets to 10 before he calls them off, unlike he did the other night, where he had 9 and had to wait.
I don't think he expected it to take till the 5th inning to get that 10th
that's why you go ahead and get that 10.
Usually he does, but we don't try to second guess him.
No.
He does things for a reason. And we back him 100%, right?
You betcha. I mean, that man took one right off the shin. He took a hockey puck right off the shin the other night and didn't flinch.
He was looking good when he came up here tonight, too.
It's a 3-0, 3-1 count. That ball is ripped into left field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run will score. Shea Parker will score easy, and it's actually a single for Lexi, and she takes second on the throw. But an RBI single, and now the Jackets lead 4-0.
I think we may get into some of our bench tonight, Bruce.
I think so too.
Which will be good because
they're doing a pinch runner.
Yeah, she's a catcher.
Number 10.
Coming in to run for the catcher, number 10, Micaiah Johnson.
Micaiah Johnson. All right, Micaiah. That's always important because usually these girls go pretty deep in the playoffs, and you never know when an injury could take somebody out.
Sure.
And you always Rutenbar's always good about getting playing time for these girls when it's available for them to get that experience and get that confidence.
Horsley steps in. She takes ball one.
Slow your hands down.
Runners at second and third. 4-0 ball game. And the pitch, and she hits that. That's going to be in a shallow center, and that's going to fall. 1 run will score. So an RBI single for Horsley, and she'll take second on the throw. So now runners still at second and third.
Now batting the left fielder, number 6, Mia.
That's the third hit.
Go, man.
And now 5 runs. And now the batter, Mia Gomez. Better watch out. Mia can park one right here. We got about 6 rednecks in dead center field.
She hits the ball
We can
hard.
wake them up in a hurry.
Yeah.
Down low.
If she gets a pitch,
well,
John might have to get his glove out.
No, you don't need no glove.
Now, why do we have... Oh, never mind.
And the pitch. Well, that's away. 2-0.
That one didn't miss by much, but because she's had such a problem all night long, you're not gonna get that one that's just off the plate. It's a little low, but.
And the pitch.
Inside.
Wouldn't you hate to be the guy that stole Christy Nome's purse and get caught? I mean, that's going to be trouble.
Yeah.
He just got caught.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they may deport him even if he's an American. Ball outside, ball 4. So the bases are now loaded for Kinley Quartermain.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11, Kinley.
You don't be stupid. You need to be tough.
Still no outs. The 9th batter of the inning. So all the way through the lineup in the first inning.
The bases loaded. She smoked one.
Kinley is swinging the bat well right now.
Ball down low.
She's able to block that one. Keep it there. Nobody advance.
You might need to call your alumni and see if you can round up some pictures.
Now, if he gets a 10, he'll start walking them off. Ball 2 upstairs. Got nowhere to put her.
She lost the ball, too.
Yeah, we got
This is an inexperienced team.
Once they get to 10 runs, then he'll have the base runner walk off early, and they'll call her out.
Yeah.
And that way he'll get them through the inning. Now the 2-0 pitch. Up and away, 3-0.
She just cannot find her release point, Bruce, and it's only getting worse. At some point, when do you bring somebody else in? This can't be the only.
Well,
this has got to.
It may be.
This has got to be affecting her mentally too.
Oh yeah. Because
you're standing out there in a huge crowd.
It's a lonely. That circle can be a lonely island.
Ball 4. So that will be 6-0. And the bases are still loaded. Now Emma, who walked and scored
on three straight
pitches. Emma's so far up in that box right now. She takes ball 1.
And one thing that's good for the girls, Bruce, their discipline. You can see the discipline. They want to swing the bat, and they're not going outside chasing anything just off the plate. They're remaining disciplined.
Yeah, it's the girls are disciplined, but the fans aren't.
Yeah.
Getting a whole lot of excitement out of this. Root Bar's not even going to bring them in.
I would.
And I think I would too, because I'm just mean.
Yeah.
But he's been doing this so long. He's so, it's like a chess match in his head, and he's like 8 moves ahead of what anybody's thinking, and he's not going to do anything. Although those kids playing with that little volleyball thing out there, they better cut that out. They're all, it's a football. Okay.
Yeah, they're on the other side. That was just
who threw that ball that bad?
I don't know. That was
he ain't a quarterback no more.
Well, not that you're mean or anything, Bruce, but you're just you're just a sports guy. You're just. But one of your favorite sayings was, the people that would complain about running up the score in a football game say, "Well, my job is to stop you."
Yeah, exactly.
If you got your third string in there running over my first string, then hey, that's,
you betcha. I never complained one time, not one time. And now the 3-0 pitch, down low, ball 4.
Now that's.
I bet they've been through this before.
That's going to be the sixth base on balls in this inning.
I think they're pulling her.
Well, that would probably be a good idea. I mean, I don't know that I would have waited this long to do that, but.
So that's 8 runs. You got 8 runs? I got 8 runs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
8 runs.
And why do they need to adjust the
Johnson?
We're hometown radio.
Hello. Yes, we are. And we are hometown radio. Isn't that great? That was Denise.
That was Denise.
Denise getting in some action. We love Denise. As the coach is meeting with her pitcher, I think the umpire is going to break this up in a hurry. She's got the entire team in the circle.
Yeah, that's a little much. It's like, but he is meandering out there to kind of get it to break up, and nobody's doing anything. It's like, take control, Blue. Let's go.
I hope that ain't their only pitcher.
Well, they're not. They're not
changing.
No. Then, there's nothing anybody can do. The girls don't have to swing if it's not there, and you don't want them to start swinging at bad pitches.
No.
That's where you got to be disciplined, like you talked about a few minutes ago. But you grease one, and Naima's going to park it. Boom, just like that, and that's going to be a RBI single for Naima. And now
pitcher, number 5, Riley Knowlton.
It's a 9-run game. Everybody moves up. What is that, 60 feet?
No, I got 8, Bruce. Because that's Kinley on third.
Cornerman, that's 9 runs.
No, well, she'll be our 9th. Everybody scored except for Kinley. And when she comes in, that'll be our 9th.
Okay. Yeah, well, 8. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. There's still no outs.
It's been a long one. Yeah, it's been a long one. It was kind of confusing to.
Yeah, that's 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to see Riley park one.
Sorry about that, Wiley. I didn't mean to be getting on you with the scoreboard. That's tap foul.
Grounded.
Boy, that's a large human
One
right
ball
there.
and 1 strike.
My goodness, that's a big man.
He is a big man, isn't he?
So Knowlton has a 1-1 count. She doubled, had an RBI double her first time up, started the hitting for the Jackets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
That one was upstairs.
And Jason Dubberly is reminding me it's only 8 runs. Yes, I appreciate that very much, Jason. And that ball hit into left field, and that's going to get down, and that's going to score. That's going to clean the bases. So that's going to be a 3-run double for Knowlton. So she got 4 RBIs in the first inning.
Well, there's your 10 runs, Bruce.
Yep.
Okay, actually 11.
I'm not saying nothing.
So what's that mean?
That means that now he'll start walking them off.
What do you mean?
Before she pitches,
she'll step off.
She'll step off the bag, and they'll call her out. That'll be out one.
Because for leaving the
Oh,
bag.
okay. I see
doing a
what
mercy
you're saying.
type thing.
Yeah.
And so Shea Parker is the batter, and she just stepped off the bag, and she's called out.
So that's going to be
now,
out number 1.
Wiley screaming at the umpire. So that's called INT.
That's like a mercy killing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's something that any team would do with this kind of lead at this level. And there's a ball inside. You still let the girls hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't take you're not going to take the bats out of their hands.
Oh, okay. So he said he wasn't correcting me. It wouldn't matter. It's what's the score now?
It's 11-0.
11-0.
One out.
All in the first inning with
1 ball, 1 strike.
And nobody on. 1 out.
Are empty. That was a
Shea Parker.
How many? So
Shea was just hit by the pitch a little bit ago.
Yeah. And Riley with 2 at bats here in the first inning. She has 5 RBIs here in the first inning.
4
on 2 doubles. No, I thought she knocked in 2 the first time, and then she cleared it.
I ain't arguing with you. You've been perfect the whole night.
I can't. You're right, because Emma came in on a pass ball, and on Naomi's walk. So yeah, it would be 4, but that's still pretty good. 4 RBIs in the first inning.
First
on 2
inning,
at bats,
yeah. I don't. Oh, now they're screaming at the boy out here to get a haircut. That's been really tough out there.
Come on now.
And the 3-1 pitch. There's a strike.
Okay.
Leave the boy and his hair alone.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 11-0 ball game. Jackets lead. We're in the first inning. And the pitch. Oh, that hit her again. Oh, my goodness, Shay.
Now, I want to know the stats of that.
Yeah, but
at some point, you got to charge the mound. You know what I'm saying?
That didn't even sting, though.
Poor thing been hit twice in the same inning. But now she's probably going to text Polly telling her she's going to step off down there at first.
Well, that's a good way to get the inning over in a hurry. Just hit Hillman, too, and she's out. She steps off the bag.
Yeah, he told her that.
Yeah.
So now hit Hillman in the hip and let her get to first, and we'll be out of here in the first inning.
Does it matter what inning it is if they hit the 13?
No. Once they get to 10 after 5 innings.
And isn't it 15 for 4?
10 after 5?
15 after 3.
15 after 3?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
10 after 5.
We got lightning. Oh, that got her. So that's a hit by pitch, and she's gonna walk off the bag, and that's gonna.
Yeah, he just told her to do it.
The catcher, number 3, Lexi Hayford.
As soon as Hayford steps in, she will walk off the bag.
That would aggravate me.
Well,
I got a hit. I took a hit.
She's not stepping off.
She did not step off that time. Oh, wow.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Okay. So that's not answer.
She just didn't do it as blatantly as the other two.
Okay, so the Jackets get 11 runs on 6 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's a need for officials
6 hits.
at all levels in all sports.
No errors and nobody left on. After one inning, it's Bartow 11, Tampa Bay Tech nothing. You're listening to 2025 FHSAA semifinal, district semifinal here on WBF.
Feeling stressed? Stiff? Are you ready to feel stronger and more energized? This is Scott
The
with
Wynn
Getty Mind
McLean
Body.
Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade is family-owned and takes pride in offering your family personal attention and distinctive services that truly honors the life being remembered. Our family serving yours.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
Today's game in the FHSAA Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. We go to the top of the second inning. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. It'll be Thomas Boglin. There's a strike. And McDaniel for, what is Tampa Bay Tech? What do they call
Titans.
The Titans?
The Titans.
Ugh.
Tampa Bay Tech Titans.
And the pitch fouled back. They swing the bats pretty decent.
Yeah, they are swinging the bats. They're not going down. They do have, out of the 3, 2 of the 3 caught looking and a ground ball.
But they did foul off some
pitches. They did foul off some pitches. You're right.
And the 0-2 pitch. That was a good strike 3 call. This guy takes forever.
Now batting, catcher number 8, Taylor Boslin.
That's 3 strikeouts for Knowlton, and now Taylor Boglin steps into the plate. She's a catcher, bats from the right side. Jackets with 11-0 lead here in the top of the second. And the Gators up. Let's see, Jason. Gator down 2-1. Top of 5. I wonder who's on the mound. I don't wonder if Oxley's on the mound. She pitched Saturday, I believe. She won that game against LSU. 2-0 game. 2-0 count. 1-1 count.
1-1 count.
I'm just following Wiley right now. So now swing and a miss, strike 2. Rick Sal, he used to be up here doing the same thing. He's kind of like he's just back home right now. There's a ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. And the pitch. There's a perfect pitch called strike 3.
This is going to be a long game.
Well,
Jalen McDaniel steps in. She bats from the right side with 2 outs in the inning.
They went through the whole lineup.
And a half.
Yeah.
Well, they'll probably see some substitutions at some point, I would think. Get some of the...
Kind of think you want to get 15 and then do that.
Yeah.
But here's a 1-0 pitch. Upstairs, 2-0. She let that rise ball just get away.
Yes,
If she
did.
misses this, generally up.
Yes, it is.
Again, the Jackets in their playoff pinstripes. If you've ever seen them in the playoffs, you know what we're talking about. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
1.
Okay.
You know, the only thing, though, Bruce, they're not getting very dirty tonight.
Well, that's okay. Hopefully they got a long way to go. And the 2-1, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Riley just coming back and throwing hard right down the middle, challenging the batter.
Deuces wild across the board.
There's a whole lot of speed difference right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Knowlton strikes out the side after an inning and a half. It's Bartow 11, Tampa Bay Tech nothing. You're listening to the 2025 FHS AA District Semifinal here on WBF.
Russell Hernandez here at Kelly Buick GMC. We're proud to be a sponsor of sports broadcast on WBF. From the Jackets to NASCAR, we have 2 Polk County locations and are the #1 Buick GMC certified dealer in the Southeast. KellyBuickGMC.com.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes its corporate partners who help make the FHSAA championships possible. Team IP, official merchandising company. Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Max Preps, official scores and statistics of the FHSAA. GoFan, official online ticket provider. The NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. Herff Jones, official championship ring partner. And Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the FHSAA championships.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. Ace producer Jeff Thornburg just chimed in. Mulberry Panthers, who had a great football season.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a
little short,
and then they got beat in the playoffs like the first round. But the girls softball beat Tampa King 18-0 today. So congratulations to Mulberry. They're moving on.
The Panthers. And right now, Wiley's showing me that Durant is leading Bloomingdale 2-0.
Okay.
And that's in the top of the 5th.
We face the winner of that ball game.
Yeah, and I mean, you're always ready to be ready for who's up next. But according to the records, Bloomingdale was 16-6. Durant, I believe, was 12-8 on the season. So, and you mentioned we mentioned earlier that Wiley told us about the.
Well, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. So
well, top of the 5th, 2-0. That an important game.
Yeah.
So.
Now, do they still have that step off the bag rule at this inning here?
Yes.
They can at any time. Now, Rutenbar might let him hit a little bit because I think he's already bringing in some subs right here. Number 13, that's Hamilton, right?
That's Hamilton.
So Hamilton's going to be batting for Hayford.
She did the pinch running in the first inning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot. I just put Hayford again. Hamilton.
It doesn't matter. You can't read it.
So Hamilton will come to the plate. Is this a new pitcher?
No.
Why are they taking so long?
I don't know.
I guess he's doing.
Catcher had to put a gear on.
Well, and they're doing a lineup too.
I think that's a new catcher. That is definitely.
Yeah,
a new
she's
catcher.
a lot shorter.
Yeah.
So we go to the bottom of the second.
13, Maddie Hamilton.
Maddie Hamilton steps in. Maddie, she scored earlier in the ball game for Knowlton, and now she will bat for Lexi Hayford. We're going to see a lot of subs, David.
Yeah. Number 7 is on deck. We'll get.
Yeah, I ain't got no subs.
Yeah, I don't have the subs either. We'll get them.
Blue, what number is the catcher? Blue, what's the catcher? Blue, catcher's number? Catcher. Thank you.
Number 14. Okay, number 14 is catching for.
You got it right. Now catching for Tampa Tech, number 14, Amani Cecil.
Now the pitcher is still Barry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barnes.
Yeah.
Amani Cecil now was the left fielder. She is the catcher now.
Okay, now she does not need to be stepping forward to catch that ball, because if she swings that bat, it's going to catch her left hand and could possibly break her left hand. And the Panthers just scored on the Lightning. Down low. 1-1.
Well, that's not what we want to hear.
No, we wanted them to even this thing up and bring it back to Tampa. And then it's still the first period. No, it's the second period. So they went scoreless in the first. And the pitch, up and away, 2-0. Did you see how she goes with that ball with two hands, the catcher? She goes with two hands to catch the ball. And if she goes forward and it's in the zone, and the 2-1, that's hit her on the foot. And
now batting the first baseman, number 7, Brooklyn Tyson.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now
fourth hit by pitch.
John Mitchell just chimes in, so the Gators are tied at 2-2. Rothrock is the pitcher. She's a stud. Who is this?
That's Brooklyn Tyson.
Okay, so
Tyson hitting for herself.
She ain't gonna look. And she hits the ball to second, off the second baseman, and not in time. So it'll be an E4. That's
Good contact.
In the game and batting, number 10, Micaiah Johnson.
Now Johnson
steps in for Gomez.
Johnson bats from the right side. And the pitch, up and away. 2 on, nobody out. 11-0 ball game here in the bottom of the second inning. We are glad to hear that the Gators tied it up. Now the Lightning need to tie it up.
Some of us are indifferent. Well, I guess since Red's on there, I got to pull for it. It's kind of like Walter being on the basketball team, right?
Exactly.
So, can I just cheer for Red if she does well?
Well, that's what I did was from Odell to Freddie to Josh Delp. That's who I pulled for.
Yeah.
And the pitch, down low, 3-0 now. And now it goes past the second baseman, or the pitcher.
You know, there was a time when I was young that I actually was a Gator. Mom probably has.
So you did have some sense about you at one time? Is that what you're saying?
Mom probably has a picture of me in a Gator shirt somewhere.
And there's a strike.
Yeah, he actually came to his senses.
Yeah. Well, I had David Freeland used to play golf at Lake West Country Club when we were growing up, and he ended up playing for the Seminoles. And so he was always one of those guys I looked up to at the golf course.
The 3-1 down low, ball 4. That one hit the umpire in the foot. So now the bases are loaded.
And then I met Bobby Bowden one time, and that was it.
Now I met Bobby Bowden, and that was an honor. He spoke at the crying towel thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bases loaded, and now the batter is. Who's the batter?
Dadgummit. That was
number 20.
Who's the batter?
Number 20.
Shelby Radford. And she's batting for Quartermain.
Yeah.
And the next one's going to be Sarah Clayton.
The ball hit up in the air, and it's going to fall. Everybody's got to go because they got to force anywhere.
Oh, and she
hit her in the back.
Wow.
So everybody's going to be safe.
Right in the back of the helmet. And I don't understand. What got me, Bruce, is she could have stepped on second and got an out. She could.
Well, yes.
But she sees that runner, and if she throws it a little bit to the outfield or to the home plate side, she has a play at third and made a good throw.
Again, fundamentals.
Yes.
This is Elena Goodwin.
Coming up next, this
Coming up next, this is Kling. This is Sarah Kling batting right now.
Kling?
Kling, yep.
Okay, so Kling is at the plate. Bases are loaded. It's a 12-0 ball game. Now, I want to read what Mitchell said here in a minute.
No outs.
Yeah, nobody out.
And, oh, she should have parked that.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, they're not up here to walk.
No.
So she didn't realize he called that a strike, and that was a pretty good pitch based on what we've been seeing. He's been calling that. That one inside. Here comes a runner, and she will coming in standing up
easily. So
that's a pass ball.
That was Brooklyn Tyson coming in to score.
Everybody advances 60 feet.
Johnson and Radford.
So now it's a 2-1 count. I'm riding Wiley's coattails on this. It is 2-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody out. And that ball hit hard in the left field, going over, making the catch. Great job as a left fielder. She throws it in. So it'll be a sacrifice fly for
Kling.
Kling. That'll bring in Johnson. And Radford stays at second. So now it is, what, 13?
14
to nothing.
And you know that one is he's looking for that one out there at second.
Who is batting now?
Atlanta
Goodman.
Atlanta Goodman.
So Goodman steps in. She bats on the right side.
Stole third.
Yeah, that was Radford just stole third base.
And that's big because that's going to be that 15th run that Glenn's looking for.
Yeah, and then you call off the dogs again. See somebody swing the bat here. Whoop and away. Gotta be close.
Yeah.
Just a little upstairs.
Just outside.
So it's there's 1 out in the inning. 3 big runs in for the Jackets. Hamilton. Let's see. This is Goodman batting, and the pitch, and she hits that off the fist. It's going to be an RBI. They're going to get her. A nice play by the shortstop. Goes 6-3 on the fielder's choice, but she does pick up the RBI. And now it's 15-0.
It's going to be Franklin batting for Knowlton. Crystal Lynn, right? Crystal Lynn, right?
She pitched the other night, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She does pretty well.
So Franklin steps in, takes ball 1. And she hits that hard down the right side out of play off the what do you call that?
The
clubhouse.
Coach Fitzgerald clubhouse. You know, that one was a little upstairs, and she was a little late on that one. Bruce. Now some of these coming in now, these girls don't get an opportunity at the plate very often, so you might see them swinging at something just outside the zone because they want to hit the ball.
Yeah, I got nothing against it.
No,
there she goes. Over to second, on to first in time. So 4-3 on the putout. So they actually get 3 outs. Respectfully in the inning, they give up 4 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 left on. Nobody left on. After 2 innings, it's Bartow 15, Tampa Bay Tech nothing. You're listening to the 2025 FHSAA District Semifinal here on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Let's not forget our transparent and fair pricing for all and never pay reconditioning fees or mystery dealer add-ons. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Today's game in the FHSAA Softball Championship is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida's student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
Now pitching for Bartow, number 9.
Yeah, Monty. Oh, okay.
Number 8.
India, Denmark.
Denmark.
Yep. We're welcome back to Yellow Jackets
Welcome back to Yellow Jackets Softball on WF. I'm Bruce Evan, and we're on.
That's me.
And the first pitch from Franklin is now on the mound. Hamilton is behind the plate. David will give you some more updates on who's playing where. Shea's still at, well, it looks like Quartermain and Shea are still in the game. Swing and a miss as Amel.
Quartermain's out, so that is that Radford?
Amel
Maddie Hamilton.
Cecil.
Maddie Hamilton at short.
Is the batter. She bats from the right side. We're in the top of the third inning.
She's got some heat on that stuff, too.
Oh, yeah. She throws the ball pretty well. She came in the other night and finished off that game.
It's Radford at short, Goodman in center, and Goodman's at second. Sarah Kling is at first.
Goodman. Men.
Goodman.
And who's at first?
That is going to be Sarah Kling. And a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the third, and the pitch is swing and a miss, strike 3. So
great job.
Franklin takes over where Knowlton left off. Knowlton pitched 2 innings, no hits, 5 strikeouts in 6 innings.
Yeah, faced 6 batters and struck out 5 and got a grounder to second. That's
Now the batter is Denmark. She bats from the right side. That's number 9. And what was that pitch?
That was, I believe it was a ball.
And now it's 2-0.
2-0, yeah.
As Wiley, you got to keep up, brother. I'm not following this game very well right now.
He's getting him some water there.
Oh, easy. Ball upstairs, 3-0.
Wow.
They're going to get somebody on if she ain't careful.
And the 3-0 right down the pipe. Strike 1. The Lightning tie it up, or go ahead 2-1 in their game. And I got to get to this Mitchell. So it's a 3-1 count. 1 out. Low and inside. That's ball 4.
That's going to put somebody on first.
Now batting.
Okay, now
Tampa.
who?
Number 1, the pitcher.
This is going to be Grace Barnes. Grace Bowman Barnes.
Grace changes for Bartow.
Barnes.
Number 19, Sarah Kling is at first. Number 14, Elena Goodwin is now at second. Number 10, Micaiah.
It is Goodwin. Nathan just said Goodwin.
And the runner goes, and a good shortstop needed to be there. That would have been an out. That was a great throw.
Yeah, that was a pretty good throw.
So it goes, unfortunately, as an E2. And the runner goes all the way to third on the error. And now the batter is Barnes, the pitcher, Grace Barnes, the pitcher. And the 1-0 is a strike. Whoa! Where are you at?
Yeah.
That was a strike.
Boy, that did look good.
We don't need this to score.
No.
If we don't let it score, we go home.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. If that run doesn't score, we'll go home at the if we get 3 quick outs. And now
it's a 3-0 count. Now, if you score 15 in the 4th, does that matter? Or 16 in the 4th? After that, you got to go 5.
That's 15 after 3.
Also entering the game and playing shortstop for Bartow, number 20, Shelby Radford.
But if not, if they score this, we got to go at least 1 more.
And the pitch. It's a strike. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on. She's at third base, 1 out. Jackets lead 15-0. And that's a little slow roller to Shea Parker. She'll go to first, get the out, but the run scores. So it goes as a fielder's choice, 5-3. Great play by Parker. But
Now batting is number 7, Valencia.
Denmark scores. That's 1 run.
15-1.
And now the batter is Joyce. And Joyce pops that ball in the center field, coming in to make the catch. Who is that?
That's Goodwin.
Goodwin makes the catch.
That's Alyssa.
Hillman.
Okay.
Hillman is out there.
Okay.
And makes the catch. So it goes F8 on the put out. And so Tampa Bay Tech gets 1 run on no hits, nobody left. After 2.5, it's Bartow 15, Tampa Bay Tech 1. You're listening to the 2025 FHSAA District Semifinal here on WBF.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for all your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, pavers, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
Need an energy drink or protein boost? Visit Crave Nutrition of Bartow and sample our healthy energy-boosting Mega Tea, nutrient-rich shakes, protein bites, and much more. Crave Nutrition behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Softball. We go to the top of the bottom of the third inning. Now, David Durant is up. 3-0 now on Bloomingdale.
And they are in the top of the 6th.
In the 6th inning. The winner of this game will play the winner of Durant Wednesday here at 7 p.m.
7 o'clock.
So that's a 7 o'clock first pitch, guys. So y'all remember that.
You have to buy your tickets online.
You got to buy your tickets online, yep. And Boglin is now in pitching for the Titans.
Who?
Boglin. She was the early catcher.
She has not pitched the ball across the plate yet.
Yeah.
Been over it, beside it, around it.
All right. Yeah. Well, we gotta go one more inning anyway, so we might as well get a couple more runs here.
Shea Parker. Got to lead it off.
There's one.
That was in the dirt, though.
Oh. I can't see that from where I'm sitting at.
Oh.
Getting off the third inning, the third baseman, number 18, Shea Parker.
Shea Parker will step in. She is the only one that stayed in the game.
She's the only senior on the team, so.
Shea steps in.
She's been hit by a pitch twice.
Yes. And the pitch.
and
got hit again.
She's 3 for 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Number 8.
Goodness gracious.
Hillman.
She's going to be bruised tomorrow.
She's going to have a couple of strawberries.
I mean, after 3 times, it's going to hurt.
Hopefully they were 3 different spots back there.
So now it'll bring up Hillman. Alyssa Hillman, she's staying in center, and that ball's upstairs. Shea will go to second. Rubenbar's going to want this run back.
The only saving grace about her getting hit is neither one of these pitchers have put any heat on the ball.
No, they don't have a whole lot of heat behind it. You're right.
And the pitch upstairs, 2-3-0, 2-0. I think Wiley put that on the board while it was halfway to home plate.
He probably did.
It's a 2-1 count. Shea Parker at second. Nobody out. And that got her in the foot.
Yeah, that one, that was like a ground ball that hit her.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, Maddie.
So back-to-back batters getting hit by a pitch.
That's two in a row.
Now, who is batting?
This is Hamilton.
Hamilton back at the plate. Hamilton, she was hit.
She was hit by a pitch in the last inning.
We're going to have to add them
scored.
up. That one goes over the catcher's head, and everybody will advance.
Let's go, Mad Dog.
Yeah, I think Rubemore wants that run back.
It's a 1-0 count, and Hamilton steps back in.
It's hard to catch that ball when you can't reach it.
No.
And she rips that ball foul.
Boy, she waited and waited on it, but boy, she turned on it so well. Good swing by him.
Beautiful swing. So it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Runners at second and third, and the pitch got her on the foot. She got one in the hip and 2 in the foot on this inning alone.
Now batting the first baseman, number
I don't think
7,
I've ever seen this happen before.
No,
loaded up the bases.
Another name
with hit batter.
Brooklyn Tyson.
Now Brooklyn Tyson,
she grounded out. She reached on an error.
Yes,
her last at bat.
That ball gets by. Rutenbar's not sending anybody.
Hamilton down at first. She was ready to go. She had to turn around.
He's not walking anybody off until he gets that extra run.
Yeah.
But Tyson's going to be swinging if she gets a chance. That's over her head, 2-0.
And again, nobody.
I don't know why he didn't send her. She's not the biggest speed person, but she could have made that.
Well, I understand, but it's kind of a rub your face in it. You don't want to disrespect them like that.
I'm rubbing the face in it.
I know, I would too. But
you guys are mean.
It's just the way it is.
I'll tell you what.
That's why we're not.
Yeah.
We're not coaching for 40 years. My days of coaching are long over, brother.
Me too.
Mine too.
Long time ago.
So it's a 3-0 count to Brooklyn Tyson. The bases are loaded. I'm sure she's free to hit if she wants. Outside, ball 4, and that'll make it a 16. That's a base
That's
on ball.
That's going to do it. Rutenbar's walking off.
And that is the ball game, folks. So the Jackets win it 16-0. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. We're going to send this back to the station, and we'll come back and do our closing and all that kind of stuff. I want to say goodnight to everybody in the outfield. Appreciate them. Big John Clanders. We'll see you on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock game time. You're listening to the 2025 District FHSAA Semifinal here on WBF.
Brandon Wondrow, General Sales Manager of Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to be a part of the live sports coverage on WBF. We're proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in all of Polk County. Please come visit us in Bartow or visit kellybuickgmc.com.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
Welcome back to Yellow Jackets softball. The Jackets have just defeated the Tampa Bay Tech Titans 16-0. The line score for the Jackets, 16 runs on 6 hits. There was 1 Titan error and only 3 Jackets left on base. 1 run on no hits, no errors, nobody left on. So I guess Knowlton gets a win, even though she only went 2. And this was a different ball game, guys.
It really was.
Very young team that doesn't have a lot of experience, had 0 pitching, and Bartow took advantage of that and made this game end in 4 innings.
Yeah, 3 innings.
Yeah, 3.
But, that it's unfortunate. The girls that are the second string, more or less. You have to be talented to be on this Bartow team. A lot of the girls that are on the bench playing backup to the starters can be starters in a lot of these teams.
Oh, absolutely.
So for them to get their chance, I would have loved to have seen them get some pitches they could have swung the bat at. Hamilton did make good contact. It was foul, but it's good to see them get into the game, get a little bit of experience here early on in the district. Now we're waiting to see if it's Durant or Bloomingdale.
Durant
was leading 3-0.
3-0 in the 6th.
Yeah. So, but we'll be ready for whoever they want to send Wednesday night.
Okay. Now I want to say this real quick, Jeff. John Mitchell. He says, my dad was on the Bartow first state championship baseball team.
Okay.
And he would like to honor his dad. And John, I wish I would have read this whole thing earlier. And if you remind me on Wednesday, we will certainly do that. And let me know your dad's name, because we will really, really, really be happy to do that. And he said Red is pitching in the 6th. So get back in touch with us on Wednesday. For the rest of us, we'll be back Wednesday. It's a 7 o'clock game time, folks. 7 o'clock, and so we'll be on the air about 6:45. And we're gonna send this back to ace producer Jeff Thornburg. We really appreciate him staying up late watching the Lightning game. He's having to watch it on that little TV. Now he's going to go home and watch it on the big TV.
Big screen.
Now you can go home.
So for Jeff Thornburg, for David Thornburg, for Andy Edmond, I'm Bruce Edmond. Good night, everybody.
Bartow Yellow Jacket Softball on WBF was brought to you by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Evolve Professional Landscape Management, Spath Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico, by Budget You Pull It of Bartow, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance, Keith's Spray Service. Today's Yellow Jacket softball game is also sponsored by Citrus Air Conditioners of Bartow, Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and Fort Meade, Beef O'Brady Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, by 360 Prospective Partners, S.R. Wright & Company in Winter Haven, and by Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. Bartow Yellow Jacket Softball is a special presentation of WBF Sports.